Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joel here with as many reviews as possible, and today we're doing the first impression video of the Adidas Leistung 2. So sometime last year I did the review of the Adidas Leistung 1, and they weren't my favorite pair of weightlifting shoes. The fit was not all that great for me. The bow enclosure system was not well implemented on that shoe. The looks were definitely not the best in the world, and the 1-inch heel typically isn't my cup of tea. So now we've got the Adidas Leistung 2. What you're going to notice right away is the upper is a completely new material. It's a weaved synthetic material now. The shoe looks way better. The heel height remains the same at an effective 1-inch heel. The outsole material is the exact same. It's the exact same pattern as well. The bow enclosure system is now redesigned. You have laces on the shoe, and the boa now just acts as the medial strap. And currently the only colorway right now is the black, almost carbon fiber looking colorway, which is excellent in my opinion. So let's talk about this new upper. This new weaved material is a lot more flexible than the original synthetic material of the Leistung 1. It moves way better with your feet. It's way more comfortable to have this shoe on. The next thing is the boa enclosure system. So with the Adidas Leistung 1, the boa enclosure system was the actual way that you would just tighten the shoe up completely. Now the boa system is just a medial strap. It works the same way. Pop it in, tighten it up, and you're good to go. But you also do have to lace the shoe up. Now the problem with the original Adidas Leistung was that you could never get a really good fit around your ankle. So the laces go all the way up, and you can get a pretty decent fit, a lot better than you could before, but I still have a little bit of heel slip with the Adidas Leistung 2. Another thing that is greatly improved is the tongue. It's a little bit more substantial and thick compared to the very paper thin one on the original Adidas Leistung. Now surprisingly, the Adidas Leistung 2 weigh a little bit more than the original ones. I weighed these at 17.7 ounces. That compared to the 15-ounce Adidas Adipowers is a little bit more heavy, but it's definitely lighter than the 20-ounce Legacy Lifters and the Position 2.1s. Now, like I said, the fit is a lot better of the Adidas Leistung 2. Though I did still get a little bit of heel slip, the overall experience of wearing the shoe is a lot better because the shoe flexes a lot easier. But I did go up in size from the original 9 that I had for the original Leistung to a 9.5, and I feel like that fits a lot better. Before, my toes kind of bunched up a lot in the front of the shoe of the Leistung 1 and never really got comfortable. This is a perfect fit from the get-go. Now, I've done some pretty good work in the Adidas Leistung 2 already. I've never done anything heavy just yet because this whole last week since I got the shoe was kind of a deload week. So I've just been doing light ollie lifts, obviously no wads or anything, but just clean and jerk and snatch, squat, front squat. And the Adidas Leistungs are great. They're stable. They are just as stable as the last one, but they just fit a lot better. Because the new lacing system, or the old lacing system, you can get a better fit around your ankle and you get less heel slip even though it is still present. Now, performance of the 1-inch heel is subjective. It really depends on who you are and if you need it. It's going to be good for those people that have longer femurs, and if you have pretty bad ankle dorsiflexion, you might want that 1-inch heel. Personally, I like it for snatching, but I don't like it so much for cleans. That's just personal preference. Another thing that happens to me for the Adidas Leistungs is if I sit back, I feel like my toes completely come off the ground, and if I sit forward, then my heel slips out of the shoe. And that's due, I think, because of the not so gradual increase or drop from heel to toe. another subjective thing. I didn't mind it so much with the position 2.1s because the drop is a lot more gradual and your middle of the foot makes contact with the shoe a lot better than the not so gradual drop of the Adidas Leistungs. But once again, it is subjective. There are some high level lifters that use the Adidas Leistungs and like the Adidas Leistungs. Now, like I said, the Adidas Leistung 2 is just a better looking, better fitting update to the original Adidas Leistung. The stability is pretty much the same. The 1-inch heel is the exact same. So if you like the original model, you're probably going to like this one. Now, is it better than the Nike Romaleos? I don't know because I don't have them currently. They're on the way, so keep an eye out for that first impression video soon. If you like the 1-inch heel, that's probably the main reason that you're going to go for the Adidas Leistungs. Otherwise, personally, I still think I like the Legacy lifters because I like the heel height and the stability is a little bit better there, though I do like the comfort and the flexibility of this shoe more than the Legacy lifters. Compared to the Adi Powers, I still think these are one of the greatest weightlifting shoes of all time, and if you like these, they are definitely lighter than the Adidas Leistung. These work great, and though they have a slightly lower heel, you might prefer that. Compared to the position 2.1s, I really like the 2.1s, but there's some build quality issues, there's some fit issues, but I do like the 1-inch heel better on the position 2.1s because I think it's implemented a little bit better. The slope is a little bit more gradual and a little bit more comfortable for me to use. The Adidas Leistung 2 retails for $200 and you can get it currently from dynamicfitnessequipment.com, and that's the only place that I know you can get it at. That's a little bit cheaper than the original Leistung, and it falls in line with all of the other weightlifting shoe releases. So if you like the original Adidas Leistung, you're probably going to like the Leistung 2. If you weren't a fan of the original ones, I don't know if the upgrades of the Leistung 2 are going to sell you on this model, but it is definitely better than the original model because mainly the fit and the much more flexible upper. If you guys have any questions about the Adidas Leistung 2, feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you guys like this video, leave me a thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching, guys.